Hey coin collectors and welcome DC Coin World. We're taking a look today at the 1994 United States penny. We can see a few of them right here, including this just spectacular version right here, just in pocket change. And once in a while you just get a coin in pocket change that's just in great shape. And this is one of them. It says, "In God we trust." Above, President Lincoln was facing to the right. It says "Liberty" behind him, and he's got a bow tie on here. You see that bow tie he's got? And underneath his chin, it says 1994. So on the 1994 pennies, if there's no mint mark, it's Philadelphia. If there's a mint mark, it is Denver or San Francisco. Now, one of the things you can always find on the pennies, if they're in great shape, is what you see right down here. And I'm going to try to bring it a little bit closer. There is a V, a D, and a B here for Victor David Brenner, who was the engraver of the coin. Now, remember, by 1994, they had switched over from the copper pennies to the copper-plated zinc pennies. And this is one of those copper-plated zinc. And so, unfortunately, when you turn it over to the back, you see that the plating is not so great, the zinc's coming through, and we got all these dots on there and stuff. It says United States of America at the top, E pluribus unum here, 1 cent here, and there's Lincoln way on the inside. Now, one of the things that's special about the 1994 penny is you often get some doubling in these columns here. Unfortunately, when you are looking for those that doubling, and if you see the double die reverse United States penny, essentially what they're talking about frequently is something that is almost impossible to see except under a coin microscope, or if you kind of double up the magnification and use. So this is a magnifying glass that I've got here, and there's a little special side magnifier there. Let me go out a little bit and you can see it better. So this is the magnifying glass, and if you look here, right here on the right side, there's a special magnifier. And on these you can kind of see the magnification enough to, if you get it right by eye, not so much on the camera at where we are now, but you can see, you can magnify those. Let me try it, see if I can show you, because it's really, really hard to do. So that's just regular double magnification. This is the, yeah, and if you tip it. And on this one, can you, I don't know if you can see it, but I can show it to you. Huh? Boy, that's something, huh? I can show it to you on the second column over from Lincoln. Let's see if we can get it. It's just so hard. Let me try it this way. On this one right here, the second column over, there is some doubling there, and you can kind of almost see it with your eye here, where it kind of doubles right in there. So this is one of those coins. Unfortunately, with the zinc coming through and the mess on the back, it is not a great value coin. So look at that. So that's another one. A lot of these 1994. So is this a doubled die reverse? Yes, it is. Can you confirm that under the microscope? Yes, you can. Is there any value to this? No, there really isn't. It's nice to kind of keep it, but there's no real value. Another thing that you want to look for on the 1994 is, see the initial down here, Frank Gasparo FG? The one thing that's kind of cool is on the 1994, on the 1993 pennies, they changed how far away the FG is. So here's a penny, and this is from 1992. And see how close the FG is on there? So if you're looking at these, you almost have to look at them year to year. Let me get this. So there's an FG there, and it's really like right up tight with a Lincoln Memorial. And there's an FG on the 1994 that is plenty of space between. See the space between there, the FG and this one's tight. So this is a 1992. In 1993, they changed it to this model, and that's what they have now. So it's weird because people say, well, they never changed the reverse. Well, they actually do a little bit at a time sometimes. And this is one of the ones where the FG is farther away. Let's see if we can look at another 1992. Look at that. And that's what's going to happen a lot in these 1992s is they just get messy. Here's a much better back. Unfortunately for this one, you really don't have the doubling in the die. And so when you look at these columns, you're just not going to see anything. Now, how many did they make? That's a good question, right? In 1994, you know the expression, they made 1 billion of them. Well, they did. They made 6 billion of the Phillies. They made 6.5 billion. They made 7.1 billion of the Denvers, and they made over 3.2 million of the San Francisco. So here's a Denver, and you can see right there, 1994. No Mint Mark Philadelphia. This is a Denver, and you're going to see this over and over on these coins if you get them in general circulation. The zinc-plated ones did not do so well. So there's another Denver. The zinc-plated ones did not do so well over time. Here's actually a pretty good one, but again, even there. So even though this is only a little over 25 years old, it is 28, 29 years old now. It just didn't last. All right, so if you get a double die version, it could be worth a lot of money if it's in good condition. If you get a double die version and it's not in good condition, it's not going to be worth a lot of money. If you get one of these and it's red, it might be worth a lot of money. If you get one of these and it's brown like this, it's not going to be worth a lot of money. And if it has any of the zinc showing through, it's going to be worth even less. All right, well, have a great day from DC Coin World, and look for these 1994 pennies and look for them in good condition. See if you can find someone who stashed one away in a dry spot and it didn't get all messed up. We'd love to have you subscribe to our channel and leave any comments you might have in the comments section.